if the roots of quadratic equation ax square plus cx plus c is equal to 0 are in the ratio p is to q, show that root p upon q plus root q upon p plus root c upon a is equal to 0. Solution. Let alpha and beta be the roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to minus c upon a, and alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Therefore, root alpha into root beta is equal to root c upon a. Let this be equation number 1. Also, alpha plus beta upon alpha into beta is equal to minus c upon a divided by c upon a, which is equal to minus 1. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to minus alpha beta. Let this be equation number 2. Now, it is given that alpha upon beta is equal to p upon q. Therefore, root alpha upon root beta is equal to root p upon q. Let this be equation number 3. By invertendo, we have root beta upon root alpha is equal to root q upon p. Let this be equation number 4. Now, from equation 3 and 4, we have root p upon q plus root q upon p is equal to root alpha upon root beta plus root beta upon root alpha, which is equal to alpha plus beta upon root alpha into beta. Now, from equation 2, we know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus alpha beta divided by root alpha beta. Rationalizing the denominator, that is, by multiplying root alpha into beta to the numerator and denominator, we get is equal to minus root alpha into beta. Therefore, root p upon q plus root q upon p is equal to minus root c upon a from equation 1. Therefore, root p upon q plus root q upon p plus root c upon a is equal to 0.
Find the value of p if the equations 3x square minus 2x plus p is equal to 0 and 6x square minus 17x plus 12 is equal to 0 have a common root. Solution. Consider the equation 6x square minus 17x plus 12 is equal to 0. Factorizing by splitting the middle term, we get 6x square minus 9x minus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, taking out 3x common from the first two terms, we have 3x in bracket 2x minus 3. And taking out minus 4 common from the next two terms, we have minus 4 in bracket 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x minus 3 into 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x is equal to 3 or 3x is equal to 4. Therefore, x is equal to 3 upon 2 or x is equal to 4 upon 3. If x is equal to 3 upon 2 is the common root of both the equations, then x is equal to 3 upon 2 should satisfy the equation 3x square minus 2x plus p is equal to 0. Putting x is equal to 3 upon 2 in this equation, we get 3 into 3 upon 2 whole square minus 2 into 3 upon 2 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 3 into 9 upon 4 minus 3 upon 1 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 27 upon 4 minus 3 upon 1 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 27 minus 12 upon 4 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 15 upon 4 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, p is equal to minus 15 upon 4. Similarly, if x is equal to 4 upon 3 is the common root of both the equations, then x is equal to 4 upon 3 should satisfy the equation 3x square minus 2x plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, putting x is equal to 4 upon 3 in this equation, we get 3 into 4 upon 3 whole square minus 2 into 4 upon 3 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 3 into 16 upon 9 minus 8 upon 3 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 48 upon 9 minus 8 upon 3 plus p is equal to 0. Taking LCM, we get 48 minus 24 upon 9 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, 24 upon 9 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore, p is equal to minus 24 upon 9. 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9. Therefore, p is equal to minus 8 upon 3. Therefore, p is equal to minus 15 upon 4 or p is equal to minus 8 upon 3.
Nine into in bracket x square plus 1 upon x square minus 3 in bracket x minus 1 upon x minus 20 is equal to 0. Solution. The given equation is 9 into in bracket x square plus 1 upon x square minus 3 into in bracket x minus 1 upon x minus 20 is equal to 0. We know that x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to x minus 1 upon x whole square plus 2. Putting this value, we get 9 into in square bracket x minus 1 upon x whole square plus 2 minus 3 in bracket x minus 1 upon x minus 20 is equal to 0. Let x minus 1 upon x be equal to m. Therefore, we have 9 in bracket m square plus 2 minus 3m minus 20 is equal to 0. Therefore, 9m square plus 18 minus 3m minus 20 is equal to 0. Therefore, 9m square minus 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. Splitting the middle term, we get 9m square minus 6m plus 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. Taking out 3m common from the first two terms, we have 3m in bracket 3m minus 2. And taking out plus 1 common from the next two terms, we have plus 1 in bracket 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, 3m minus 2 into 3m plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, 3m minus 2 is equal to 0 or 3m plus 1 is equal to 0. But we know that m is equal to x minus 1 upon x. Putting this value, we get 3 in bracket x minus 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to 0. Or 3 in bracket x minus 1 upon x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, 3x square minus 3 minus 2x is equal to 0. Or 3x square minus 3 plus x is equal to 0. For equation 3x square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, we have a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to minus 3. By using formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Putting the values of a, b and c, we get x is equal to minus in bracket minus 2 plus or minus under root minus 2 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 3 upon 2 into 3 is equal to 2 plus or minus under root 4 plus 36 upon 6 is equal to 2 plus or minus root 40 upon 6 is equal to 2 plus or minus 2 root 10 upon 6. Taking out 2 common, we get x is equal to 2 in bracket 1 plus or minus root 10 upon 6. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. Therefore, x is equal to 1 plus or minus root 10 upon 3. Now, for equation 3x square plus x minus 3 is equal to 0, we have a is equal to 3, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 3. By using formula, we have x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Putting the values of a, b and c, we get x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus under root 1 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 3 upon 2 into 3. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 1 plus 36 upon 6. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 37 upon 6. Therefore, 1 plus root 10 upon 6, 1 minus root 10 upon 6, minus 1 plus root 37 upon 6, and minus 1 minus root 37 upon 6 are the roots of given equation. Twelve into x square plus 1 upon x square minus 56 into x plus 1 upon x plus 89 is equal to 0. Solution. The given equation is 12 into x square plus 1 upon x square minus 56 into x plus 1 upon x plus 89 is equal to 0. We know that x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to x plus 1 upon x whole square minus 2. Therefore, putting this value, we get 12 in square bracket x plus 1 upon x whole square minus 2 minus 56 into in bracket x plus 1 upon x plus 89 is equal to 0. Let x plus 1 upon x be equal to m. Therefore, 12m square minus 24 minus 56m plus 89 is equal to 0. Therefore, 12m square minus 56m plus 65 is equal to 0. Splitting the middle term, we get 12m square minus 30m minus 26m plus 65 is equal to 0. Taking out 6m common from the first two terms, we have 6m in bracket 2m minus 5. Now taking out minus 13 common from the next two terms, we have minus 13 in bracket 2m minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2m minus 5 into 6m minus 13 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2m minus 5 is equal to 0, or 6m minus 13 is equal to 0. But we know that m is equal to x plus 1 upon x. Putting this value, we get 2 into in bracket x plus 1 upon x minus 5 is equal to 0. Or 6 into in bracket x plus 1 upon x minus 13 is equal to 0. After solving the brackets, we get 2x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0, or 6x square minus 13x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now for the equation 2x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Splitting the middle term, we get 2x square minus 4x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Taking out 2x common from the first two terms, we have 2x in bracket x minus 2, and taking out minus 1 common from the next two terms, we have minus 1 in bracket x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 2 into 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 2 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 2, or x is equal to 1 upon 2. Now, for equation 6x square minus 13x plus 6 is equal to 0, splitting the middle term, we get 6x square minus 9x minus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0. Taking out 3x common from the first two terms, we get 3x in bracket 2x minus 3, and taking out minus 2 common from the next two terms, we have minus 2 in bracket 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x minus 3 into 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 3 upon 2, or x is equal to 2 upon 3. Therefore, 2, 1 upon 2, 3 upon 2, and 2 upon 3 are the roots of given equation. Two into y square minus 6y whole square minus 8 into y square minus 6y plus 3 minus 40 is equal to 0. Solution. The given equation is 2 into y square minus 6y whole square minus 8 into y square minus 6y plus 3 minus 40 is equal to 0. Let y square minus 6y be equal to m. Therefore, we have 2m square minus 8m minus 24 minus 40 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2m square minus 8m minus 64 is equal to 0. Dividing the equation by 2 on both sides, we get m square minus 4m minus 32 is equal to 0. Splitting the middle term, we get m square minus 8m plus 4m minus 32 is equal to 0. Taking out m common from the first two terms, we have m in bracket m minus 8, and taking out plus 4 common from the next two terms, we have plus 4 in bracket m minus 8 is equal to 0. Therefore, m minus 8 into m plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, m minus 8 is equal to 0 or m plus 4 is equal to 0. But we know that m is equal to y square minus 6y. Putting this value, we get y square minus 6y minus 8 is equal to 0, or y square minus 6y plus 4 is equal to 0. For the equation y square minus 6y minus 8 is equal to 0, we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 6, and c is equal to minus 8. By using formula y is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Therefore, y is equal to minus in bracket minus 6 plus or minus under root minus 6 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 8 upon 2 into 1. Therefore, y is equal to 6 plus or minus under root 36 plus 32 upon 2. Therefore, y is equal to 6 plus or minus root 68 upon 2. Therefore, y is equal to 6 plus or minus 2 root 17 upon 2. Taking out 2 common, we get y is equal to 2 in bracket 3 plus or minus root 17 upon 2. Here 2 gets cancelled out in the numerator and denominator, and we get y is equal to 3 plus or minus root 17. Now for the equation y square minus 6y plus 4 is equal to 0, we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 6, and c is equal to 4. Therefore, by using formula y is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. We have y is equal to minus in bracket minus 6 plus or minus under root minus 6 square minus 4 into 1 into 4 upon 2 into 1. Therefore, y is equal to 6 plus or minus under root 36 minus 16 upon 2. Therefore, y is equal to 6 plus or minus root 20 upon 2. Therefore, y is equal to 6 plus or minus 2 root 5 upon 2. Taking out 2 common, we get y is equal to 2 in bracket 3 plus or minus root 5 upon 2. Here 2 gets cancelled out in the numerator and denominator, and we get y is equal to 3 plus or minus root 5. Therefore, 3 plus root 17, 3 minus root 17, 3 plus root 5 and 3 minus root 5 are the roots of given equation. A man riding on bicycle covers a distance of 60 kilometers in a direction of wind and comes back to its original position in 8 hours. If the speed of the wind is 10 kilometers per hour, find the speed of bicycle. Solution. Let the speed of the bicycle be x kilometer per hour. The speed of the wind is equal to 10 kilometers per hour. Reason given. Now, in the direction of wind, speed will be x plus 10 kilometer per hour, while its speed against the wind will be x minus 10 kilometer per hour. Now, by using the formula distance upon speed is equal to time, we have 60 upon x plus 10 plus 60 upon x minus 10 is equal to 8. Therefore, 60 into x minus 10 plus 60 into x plus 10 divided by x plus 10 into x minus 10 is equal to 8. Taking out 60 common, we get 60 in bracket x minus 10 plus x plus 10 divided by x plus 10 into x minus 10 is equal to 8. Here, in the numerator, minus 10 and plus 10 gets cancelled out. Therefore, we have 60 into 2x divided by x square minus 100 is equal to 8. Therefore, 120x is equal to 8 into in bracket x square minus 100. Therefore, 120 upon 8 into x is equal to x square minus 100. Therefore, 15x is equal to x square minus 100. After shifting 15x, we get x square minus 15x minus 100 is equal to 0. Now, factorizing by splitting the middle term, we get x minus 20 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 20 is equal to 0 or x plus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 20 or x is equal to minus 5. But we know that speed cannot be negative. Therefore, x is not equal to minus 5. Therefore, x is equal to 20. Thus, the speed of the bicycle is 20 km per hour. A car covers a distance of 240 kilometers with some speed. If the speed is increased by 20 km per hour, it will cover the same distance in 2 hours less. Find the speed of the car. Solution. Let the speed of the car be x km per hour. Now, using the formula, distance upon speed is equal to time. From given condition, we have 240 upon x minus 240 upon x plus 20 is equal to 2. Taking out 240 common, we have 240 in square bracket 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 20 is equal to 2. Taking LCM of the terms in square brackets, we have 240 into in square bracket x plus 20 minus x upon x square plus 20x is equal to 2. Here, plus x and minus x gets cancelled out. Therefore, we have 240 into 20 upon x square plus 20x is equal to 2. Therefore, 4800 is equal to 2x square plus 40x. Therefore, 2x square plus 40x minus 4800 is equal to 0. Now, dividing by 2 on both sides, we get x square plus 20x minus 2400 is equal to 0. By splitting the middle term, we have x square plus 60x minus 40x minus 2400 is equal to 0. Now, taking out x common from the first two terms, we have x in bracket x plus 60, and taking out minus 40 common from the next two terms, we have minus 40 in bracket x plus 60 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 60 into x minus 40 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 60 is equal to 0, or x minus 40 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 60, or x is equal to 40. We know that speed cannot be negative. Therefore, x cannot be equal to minus 60. Therefore, x is equal to 40. Therefore, speed of the car is 40 km per hour. An express train takes 30 minutes less for a journey of 440 km. If its usual speed is increased by 8 km per hour, find its usual speed. Solution. Let the usual speed of express train be x km per hour. Therefore, applying the formula, distance upon speed is equal to time, we have 440 upon x minus 440 upon x plus 8 is equal to 1 upon 2. Here, half hour is nothing but equal to 30 minutes. Therefore, taking out 440 common, we have 440 into, in square bracket, 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 8 is equal to 1 upon 2. Therefore, 440 into, in square bracket, x plus 8 minus x upon x square plus 8x is equal to 1 upon 2. In the square bracket, plus x and minus x gets cancelled out, and we have 440 into 8 upon x square plus 8x is equal to 1 upon 2. Therefore, 3520 upon x square plus 8x is equal to 1 upon 2. Therefore, x square plus 8x is equal to 7040. Therefore, x square plus 8x minus 7040 is equal to 0. Now, splitting the middle term, we have x square plus 88x minus 80x minus 7040 is equal to 0. Taking out x common from the first two terms, we have x in bracket x plus 88, and taking out minus 80 common from the next two terms, we have minus 80 in bracket x plus 88 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 88 into x minus 80 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 88 is equal to 0, or x minus 80 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 88, or x is equal to 80. Here, x cannot be equal to minus 88, as speed cannot be negative. Therefore, we have x is equal to 80. Therefore, usual speed of the express train is 80 kilometers per hour. Around a square pool, there is a footpath of width 2 cm. If the area of footpath is 5/4 times that of pool, find the area of the pool. Solution. Let the side of the square pool be x meters. Therefore, its area will be equal to x square meters. With the footpath of 2 meter around the pool, side becomes x plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to x plus 4 meters. Therefore, area of footpath is equal to x plus 4 whole square minus x square is equal to x square plus 8x plus 16 minus x square. Here, plus x square and minus x square gets cancelled out. Therefore, area of footpath is equal to 8x plus 16 square meters. Now, area of footpath is 5/4 times the area of pool. Therefore, we have 8x plus 16 is equal to 5/4 into x square. Multiplying both the sides by 4, we get 32x plus 64 is equal to 5x square. Therefore, 5x square minus 32x minus 64 is equal to 0. Now, factorizing by splitting the middle term, we get 5x square minus 40x plus 8x minus 64 is equal to 0. Removing 5x common from the first two terms, we have 5x in bracket x minus 8. Taking out plus 8 common from the next two terms, we have plus 8 in bracket x minus 8 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 8 into 5x plus 8 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 8 is equal to 0, or 5x plus 8 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 8, or x is equal to minus 8/5. Here, x cannot be equal to minus 8/5, as the side of pool cannot be negative. Therefore, we have x is equal to 8. That is, side of a square pool is 8 meters. Therefore, area of square pool is equal to 8 square, which is equal to 64 square meters. Therefore, area of square pool is 64 square meters. A man travels by boat 36 km down a river and back in 8 hours. If the speed of his boat in still water is 12 km per hour, find the speed of the river current. Solution. The speed of the boat in still water is 12 km per hour. Let the speed of the river current be x km per hour. Therefore, the speed of the boat in downstream is equal to 12 plus x km per hour. And the speed of the boat in upstream is equal to 12 minus x km per hour. Now, according to the given condition, using the formula distance upon speed is equal to time, we get 36 upon 12 plus x plus 36 upon 12 minus x is equal to 8. Taking out 36 common, we have 36 into, in square bracket, 1 upon 12 plus x plus 1 upon 12 minus x is equal to 8. Therefore, 1 upon 12 plus x plus 1 upon 12 minus x is equal to 8 upon 36. 4 2s are 8, 4 9s are 36. Therefore, 12 minus x plus 12 plus x upon 12 plus x into 12 minus x is equal to 2 upon 9. Here, minus x and plus x gets cancelled out. Therefore, we have 24 upon 12 square minus x square is equal to 2 upon 9. Therefore, 24 upon 144 minus x square is equal to 2 upon 9. Dividing by 2 on both sides, we get 12 upon 144 minus x square is equal to 1 upon 9. Therefore, 108 is equal to 144 minus x square. Therefore, x square is equal to 144 minus 108. Therefore, x square is equal to 36. Taking square root on both sides, we get x is equal to plus or minus 6. But x is not equal to minus 6, as speed of a stream cannot be negative. So x is equal to 6. Thus, the speed of river current is 6 km per hour. A businessman bought some items for rupees 600. Keeping 10 items for himself, he sold the remaining items at a profit of rupees 5 per item. From the amount received in this deal, he could buy 15 more items. Find the original price of each item. Solution. Let the original purchase price of each item be rupees x. Hence, number of items can be purchased for rupees 600 is equal to 600 upon x. Now, keeping 10 items for himself, number of items sold will be equal to 600 upon x minus 10. Now, it is given that there is 5 rupees profit on each item. Therefore, selling price of each item will be equal to x plus 5 rupees. Therefore, total amount obtained is equal to number of items into selling price of each item, which is equal to 600 upon x minus 10 into x plus 5. Let this be equation number 1. Now, from this selling price, if he can get 15 items more, that is 600 upon x plus 15 items can be obtained at the original rate of rupees x. Therefore, total amount should be paid is equal to number of items into original rate of item, which is equal to 600 upon x plus 15 into x. Let this be equation number 2. Now, from equation 1 and 2, we get (600 upon x minus 10 into x plus 5) is equal to 600 upon x plus 15 into x. Therefore, 600 minus 10x into x plus 5 upon x is equal to 600 plus 15x. Therefore, 600x plus 3000 minus 10x square minus 50x is equal to x into 600 plus 15x. Therefore, 600x plus 3000 minus 10x square minus 50x is equal to 600x plus 15x square. Here, 600x gets cancelled out on either sides, and we have 15x square plus 10x square plus 50x minus 3000 is equal to 0. Therefore, 25x square plus 50x minus 3000 is equal to 0. Dividing by 25 on both sides, we get x square plus 2x minus 120 is equal to 0. Factorizing by splitting the middle term, we get x square plus 12x minus 10x minus 120 is equal to 0. Taking out x common from the first two terms, we have x into in bracket x plus 12, and taking out minus 10 common from the next two terms, we have minus 10 into in bracket x plus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 12 into x minus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 12 is equal to 0, or x minus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 12, or x is equal to 10. But x cannot be equal to minus 12, as price cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equal to 10. Thus, the original price of each item is rupees 10.